Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, so thought I'll give you a little bit of a health update. That is for those of you who care, know about the health update. Those of you who are not bothered, don't need to watch. Okay, some of you know, especially in my groups, or those who are close to me, I have not been keeping well, but I have not actually revealed what was actually wrong. Okay, some people said, "Did you get COVID?" No, I didn't get COVID. Some others said, "Loy, do you have something like STD?" No, I don't have any. No. Then others were like, "Okay, is it for your surgery?" And bingo, yes, it's in relation to the surgery, but it's not because of the surgery. I'll explain to you. Now, for those of you who know, I have had a surgery, that is the bariatric surgery, where you can just Google search. I don't want to get into the theory of it, but it's a bariatric surgery whereby the stomach is made small and the food is rerouted. So instead of going through the intestine completely, it goes right at the end and connects to the small pouch, which is like an egg, small size of an egg. Mine is slightly bigger. Okay. So the surgery I had taken it has two things. One is it is malrestrictive and it's malabsorptive. Okay, just remember these two. Malrestrictive means before, if the stomach is normal, you can keep eating and it keeps expanding, and you can just keep eating till your face turns blue. Okay, so now when it's restrictive means it's become small. So if I eat just maybe a small bowl, I'll feel full. Okay, the other one is, so that is restrictive. The other one is absorptive. Okay, malabsorptive means before, if I would eat, let's say 100 units of something and it has 100 units of vitamins and minerals, I would absorb 100 units because it takes its own sweet time through the intestine. But now, if I eat 100 units, it may absorb only 40 units. I'm just giving you a rough example. This is not scientific. I'm just giving layman's terms. So if I eat 100, maybe it'll absorb 20 or 30. Okay, so that is the first challenge of my health particularly. Now, in a way, it's good because we tend to go back to eating more and more. But then what happens is the benefit is we'll not be able, one is to eat as much as before, and second one, will not absorb as much as before, which is where people who have diabetes, blood pressure, heart-related issues all get sorted out. But on the flip side, there's also risks to it. Now, in my case, I did have a couple of complications before a bariatric surgery. One was, hemorrhoids. When I sit in the toilet, blood just flows out. That I've managed to sort out. Okay, it comes now once a while here and there. It's nothing serious. Before it was really bad. I'll tell you. Means I would just sit in the toilet and you can talk about just pouring like if you poured a gallon of blood, it would be like, there's no poop, there's only blood, full blood and black. And it was like, I knew I was dying, but I was just too ashamed to talk about it. Okay. Now, what it does is when you have less blood in the body, it also creates a lot of complications, which I'll come to later. Okay. So that I managed to sort out. But the second thing was, I also had, I don't know, is it called a diabetic kind of condition? Like, for example, you just get this massive, this is a massive crash in your energy. I don't know the right word. It's not coming to me right now. But you just get a, it's so funny. I can't get the name. I'll just Google search and I'll put it somewhere. Okay. So what happens is the energy just completely drops. And the side effect of this is hypoglycemic. I think it's called, hypoglycemic, whereby all of a sudden I feel like weak. My body starts shivering. I start developing a cold sweat, and I feel dizzy, and I feel like, I'm just losing, like, consciousness. Okay, and you start sweating profusely, even if it's ice cold, even if the AC is on. You're just sweating, you're shivering, and you're dying to have some kind of sugar. So it's very important to have some kind of sugar. So in extreme cases, people can even die with this. Okay, in most other cases, people either faint or they just fall down. In my case, I've been able to handle it, so I just have to lie down. But obviously, I'll have to have some fruits, or orange, mango, whatever, banana. You just keep eating because the body's just absorbing, and finally, after maybe an hour, I'll get back to like normal. Sometimes it even takes 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so I gave you some of the challenges that I've had. So now, what happened after the surgery? I was supposed to take my vitamins and minerals. Okay, now I've been taking that for the past 5 years. Okay, I wanted to see, was it actually necessary to take as many as I was taking, because every day I take a quota. So I think so, like this. So beginning of, like, say, I keep my medicines in, stuff like this. I have different compartments. You might have seen in my Facebook. I have it in my drawer there. I don't want to take it out right now. So I have, like, for a month, I store it and keep, and there are 4, like, morning and evening, or you can take it every alternate day. Okay, so that is how it is. So from January onwards, I started to say, just remove my body off this and see, do I need it or not? Now, the vitamins and minerals were okay, but the mistake that I did was, I'll show you, I have hemoglobin. I'm pretty anemic. That means I have less red blood cells in my body. And it was so bad. This is before I even started to take those pills, and when I was, hemorrhaging inside. It was so bad that, like they say, the normal, for example, I'm just giving you rough, I can't remember the exact figures. Let's say 100 is normal, 80 is you need to be careful, 60 is, oh, you need to start being dangerous, 50 is like really danger, okay, if it goes below 50. I'm just giving you a rough example. I was at nearly, I think, at 12. You can just imagine, if 50 is like, no, you really have to take care. And maybe 40 is like, maybe something can happen to you. I was at 12. It was that bad. It was so bad, to give you an idea, if I would climb a flight of stairs, 4 stairs, I'd be huffing and puffing, I'd feel weak, I'd feel dizzy. Just 4 stairs. Just imagine a guy who used to do triathlon and cycling and swimming. So obviously I needed to take medicines, okay, to get my hemoglobin, all that up. So from January onwards, I said, okay, fine, let me wean myself off the tablets and see how does it stack up. Like, how do I feel? It was okay initially. I didn't notice much, but I didn't actually notice that from the last, I think, 2 weeks, it started to happen, whereby I started to get tired more easily. I started to get more fatigued. I didn't feel like running longer distances, and I didn't actually notice. I should have noticed this. Like, before, I was doing 35 minutes, 40 minutes of exercise, and then I would do like maybe 3 hours of video shooting while walking outside. Soon I didn't feel like doing that video shooting outside, and obviously it was rain sometimes. Then very soon, instead of doing the running for 40 minutes, it came down to 30 minutes. And very soon I was like, I'll just do 15 minutes. I should have paid attention to my body. I didn't know that something was happening. And before I knew it, I didn't feel like running at all. I was like, I'm just tired. Okay, I'll just take a rest. And that was the day I actually started to feel feverish. I started to feel weak. I was not actually sure what it was, and I took Panadol, okay, paracetamol. And then I think it was kind of 3-4 days ago, this is where it became really bad. And what do I mean by really bad? Like, for example, I woke up in the morning, didn't want to go for exercise, okay, but I just go for the 15 minute. But that day I was like, do I really want to go for exercise? And I said no. After I sat down here, I didn't go for exercise. And after sitting down, checking the mails and all that. Again, I started to feel tired. I found that very strange. I was like, maybe I didn't sleep properly. I told my wife, listen, I'm feeling tired. Go to sleep. So my wife said, okay, went to sleep. And after, I think, 2 hours or so, I woke up. And then I woke up and I was like, she's like, your face looks pale, white, like yellow, yellowish white. I was like, no, I'm okay. So she's like, okay, I ate something, boiled egg and this and that. I still didn't take medicines. And then once again, I felt sleepy. I was like, I think I'm feeling sick. So my wife was like, do you think you have COVID? I said, not too sure. I don't know. That's it. So I went to sleep, woke up again, and I thought, okay, fine, I'll just have a shower. And I was sweating and all that. I just had a shower. And I thought, okay, need to start my videos. But then I had one client call. And after the client call, I was exhausted again. I was like, I need to sleep, man. What the hell is going on? So I went to sleep for the third time. And then I woke up in the night. But by the time I didn't feel like doing exercise not exercise, I mean, do any work. So I was just thinking maybe it's one of those days. And then I tried to go to sleep. I was struggling. I didn't drink coffee. I didn't drink anything. I didn't feel like drinking or eating or anything. Next day, again, I woke up. My wife was, the first thing she said, you're looking really pale white. And that was when she asked me, are you taking your medicines? Are you, And then it struck me, shit, okay, I'm not taking my medicines. Maybe that's why. And obviously, calculation. And I realized, okay, it's nothing got to do with vitamins. It's got to do with the hemoglobin, because obviously pale white and headaches. And I'll tell you, the second day thankfully I started the medicines and all, but the whole day I was just lying down. And I'll make you understand what is the situation, what I'm going through. Like if you're anemic or you have less red blood cells in your body, you will not have any energy. You will not have any energy throughout the day. No matter how much you sleep, no matter how much you drink, you won't feel like drinking coffee at all. You'll just be like, just exhausted. Okay. The second thing is, if you force yourself to do something, you start huffing and puffing. It's like you are moved to an elevation, as if you're on a mountain and you can't breathe. And then just imagine, even if you were to take a phone call or talk to someone or just walk and talk, you will be tired. And next thing you know, you want to lie down and sleep. You don't want to sit down. You don't want to eat. You don't want to do anything. You just want to lie down and sleep. And after you sleep, obviously, you feel hungry. When you get up, then you eat something. But then again, you feel, oh, I'm tired again, and go to sleep. Okay. So this went on. I was like, man, I'll not be able to do anything if I continue like this. So obviously, took the medicines. She went to one of the nurses. She is very qualified and she knows me for now the last 5 years. One of the oldest doctor pharmacist who's there. And she told me, Loy, you need to take this. I'll show you what I'm taking now. And by the way, please, any medicine, any vitamins, anything, take it only after consulting a doctor. This I'm just sharing what I'm taking. So I'm not advising you to take this. So this is what I'm currently taking. The first one is folic C. This is, it is surprisingly, it's from India. Vitamins and minerals, anti-anemic and vitamins. Okay, it's from India, I think. This one is from India. No, it's from Thailand. Sorry. Why did she say India? Okay. So this is folic acid. Can you see? Okay, folic acid. And it says, okay, I don't know if you can see it. It's anti-anemic. Okay, folic C. Okay, so I'm taking one of these. The second one is, I'm taking this one. This is, I don't know, also folic acid's yellow tablets. I take one of these. Okay. And I take B12. This is B12 vitamins. Okay. I take one of these. Okay. So this is what I have to take every single day, which I I just ignored for the past 4 months. Yeah. This is 4th month, April, 4 months. Yeah. Then apart from that, I have my normal, this is vitamin C and the other one, multivitamins and all that. I take it a different thing. The other small little, you can see round one, that is for, it's a natural laxative. Natural laxative means it contains fibers and all that. So I just have sometimes a constipation. You remember I told you that I bleed. I used to bleed when I used to sit in the toilet. Okay, so that got sorted out. Okay. So this is what I'm currently taking, and my energy levels are slowly coming back. I'm slowly healing. Okay. So what do I actually think? What are my thoughts? Now, yeah, I think we tend to take health for granted. We take sleep for granted. We take health for granted. The primary focus is always, have fun, make money, do things, which I'll tell you, it is always there. It'll always be in my system, making money because I need to earn. I love to work. Even today, right now, I'm actually feeling a little feverish. I'm actually feeling tired, but I'm healing. But I want to make this video because this is my passion. This is what I like. I don't like to just lie down the whole day, but it kind of makes you realize you need to take care of your health. I think one of the reasons why we do this is because we take health for granted. There are people even who cannot, they have intestine problems or cancer or something, and they have a surgery whereby the intestine is opened up from their stomach next to their belly button, and they have a bag where they poop and piss, and they have to clean it from there. They never poop and piss from the anus. It comes from the intestine is hanging out of their stomach, and they have a bag over there. We take health so for granted. When I see documentaries like this, real life stories, when I see people who have to take a tablet in order for the body to perform normally, it really makes you wonder, oh sheesh, we take health so for granted. So for me, today, in order for my body to, produce sugar or absorb or whatever, it kind of makes me appreciate health. It makes me appreciate like how our body is made and how we tend to abuse it and take it for granted. That is why, I'm thankful that I don't smoke. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. I've never done all those things. The only thing where I did abuse my body was, hardcore exercise and a little bit of steroids. I never took extreme steroids. And yes, I was just overeating all the crazy stuff that I could possibly eat. So, in a nutshell, I see myself coming back to normal from tomorrow onwards. Still, by the way, now today is officially 1 week since I finished. Since I told you I'll be sharing only one video a day. There are 3 more weeks left with the client. The client, I never shared my problems with him. It's none of his business, and I'm sure he wouldn't care. And even if he did care, I would be like, let's focus on work. My health is not an issue. And yes, there were some people who were like, oh, good, finally, we're going to get rid of you. We're going to die. And I was like, yeah, it'll be something, People think I'm afraid of death. I'm being honest with you. Death is part of life. You have to die. It's like just go to sleep, you die. But the only thing I would be concerned about is, those 2 ladies. One is my little baby. Means nobody's there for her. She'll need a father figure, and obviously my wife who will take care of her, who will pay for her bills. And so those are the only 2 things. Otherwise, for me, when I was alone, I always used to look forward to the day I die. And this is not something you'll understand. You'll only understand if you have people depending on you, your father, mother, or children, or spouse. So I appreciate you sending. Some of you, I don't know how you came to know. I think it was the Facebook post where I posted this. So some of you did say, good riddance, to bad rubbish, or look forward to your death, and some of them were also like, better repent and pray to God. I was like, oh, okay, thanks, whatever. So, and one of them was like, so if you're going to die, would you accept God? No, fuck you. It's like, no, I'm still the same. I wouldn't. Okay, so so that's as far as death. There were some of you who were very kind and said, please take care of yourself, and good wishes. I appreciate that. So bad or good, both I appreciate. So coming back, the schedule will be as normal, 1 video per day, but I'll be creating a backup of 2-3 videos. So let's say, for example, today if I make 3 videos, I have planned out for 1 more, but I'll only share one. So there's a drip feed, of videos that keep coming out. Once the client work gets over, which is another 3 more weeks, then voila. And just so that I have right now a backup of, I think, 10 or 15 videos as a backup. So I'm pretty happy. How many videos will I keep as a backup? I am assuming roughly 20. I'll keep 20. So once 20 is there, then I'll be happy. Then 2-3 videos will just flow as it is. Or maybe 2 videos a day, let's say. But yeah, just be patient with me. 3 more weeks. 1 week already over so fast. So 3 more weeks. And yes, by the way, just so that I finished upgrading all the cameras in my house. Now I have this new 5 megapixel. Bloody hell, from 1 megapixel now it's gone 5 megapixel. And it even has night vision where you can literally see everything. It's unbelievable. You can see in the night color, actual color, not fake color. You can hear the voice. You can even talk. I was like, bloody hell, technology is like crazy. So before I had 12 cameras, now I have 16 cameras. You must be like, wow, security, life or death. No, it's just for the baby, because wherever the baby walks, I've put key areas. And even the dog, sometimes it has a habit of, tangling itself with a chain. And, apart from that, just normal cameras. I just like sitting in one place and looking at everything. So overall, yeah, this is my health update. I'm alive, still alive, but feeling weak. If 100% was what I would feel on a normal day, I'm actually right now at 65%, 60, 65. Still feeling tired. I'm being honest with you, okay? So yeah, this is what I'm currently going through. Feel free to criticize me or appreciate, or neutral. And some of you have given me advice. I really appreciate. Some of you have told me about dieting and supplement and exercise and breathing, praying, and many other things. Whatever. So having said that, this is me just sharing my thoughts. Let me know what are your views. Love to hear from you. And if you have watched the video all the way till here, means you do care. Thank you. I'm touched. So if you have watched the video all the way to the end, make sure you comment down below so I know who you are. And maybe I'll have a soft corner for you. Okay, take care, guys. My voice is slightly croaky. Need to take care. Never, if there's one message I could give through this video, is don't take health for granted. We always take health for granted. Bloody hell. It's crazy, man. Okay? All right, you guys take care. See my face? Am I pale? My wife says I'm pale. Okay? Still tired. Anyway, you guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao. Over and out.